Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Pershing, Soviet Global Command 12.3. Okay, tech. And I've done it again. I got so busy planning I didn't lay the tech dice out. Okay, so it's computers once again. Advanced SLBM. What do we got here? Advanced ASF. Advanced Airborne. That's that one. And Advanced Sonar. That goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. I need to get another color. There we go. Everybody missed. Okay then. Military aid and purchase. The Soviets are spending 17 to send Warsaw Pact an amphibious assault ship and an attack bomber. Then they're spending 16 on 4 MBTs, 16 more on a pair of fighters, 4 on a Marine, and 2 on a paramilitary. Okay, combat. The Soviets are doing an unopposed attack on central Turkey with these 2 MBTs. Okay, then they are going to shoot 2 cruise missiles, 1 each from Volgograd and eastern Ukraine. Western Ukraine and eastern Ukraine. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 into Marmara in surgical strike. And there's no SAM there, so no missile defense. Okay, then the continuing saga of the North Atlantic. Three SSNs from A3 are going 1, 2 into A18, where they're going to fire a combined total of 6 anti-ship missiles into A24. The SSGN also comes down here and shoots a pair of P700 Granites into A24. And the TU-22M takes off from Iceland, 1, 2, 3. Where he shoots 3 KH-22s into A24. And this attack will have spy satellite support so that the missiles will have full surface target select. And then the other big fight this round is going to be the invasion of Scotland. Amphib over here in A9 He comes 1, 2, 3 over here to A4. Wait, no. 1, 2 to A7, where he picks up an MBT and an attack chopper. 1, 2, and then 3, 4 over here to A4, where he also picks up the Marine from Iceland. The Marine and the attack chopper go into Scotland in amphibious assault. The other amphib from over here in A9 says 1, 2 to A7. He picks up an air cav from Akershus, and then he comes over to A4. And the air cav joins the attack on Scotland. And SSN in A9, 1, 2, 3 over here, shoots a cruise missile into Scotland. Actually, send him on over here to A3. Shoots a cruise missile into Scotland. The cruiser in A3 also shoots a cruise missile into Scotland. And as I mentioned before, because there's no naval air station, the naval attack bomber and naval fighter can't do anything. They can't even defend the zone. They just have to go to the retirement box. So there will be a paramilitary, 2 mechs, and a SAM defending. And the SAM is going to do air defense rather than missile defense. And that's going to be it for combat. So, see, we don't have anything. Oh yeah, we do have cruise missiles over here. So we get 2 cruise missiles going into Marmara. Both miss. So sorry. Try again later. All right, now we will go over here where the action is taking place. So let's get the auxiliary dice tray. It can go right here. Very good. Okay, so first up, as you can see, the Americans have a cruiser, 2 battleships, and 3 frigates. So they get 6 missile defense shots. That are good for 2 hits. So the Soviets are going to lose 2 of the anti-ship missiles because they hit. They're the worst performers out of 5. So take away 2 of those. That leaves 4. Okay, so 4 anti-ship missiles at 5. There is 1 hit. We'll put this over here. Put that up there where you can see it somewhere. Okay, 1 hit. Okay, now there are 2 P700s at 6. That is 2 more hits for 3. And now there are 3 KH-22s at 7. There are 2 more hits for a total of 5 with target select. Okay. Well, oh, wait a minute. Damn it. There's an ASF there. So there should have been an extra missile defense die. And you would know what that would get a hit. So, well, they don't get to choose. Let's see. So there were 2 hits by anti-ship missiles. Was it 2 or 1? Or was it 3? Damn, now I can't remember. Actually, I think it was 3. So we got to roll 3 dice. If it's 6 or less, one of the ASMs that hit gets shot down. So yes, one of those gets shot down. So this is only 4 hits instead of 5. Okay, there we go. So they are going to target they're going to target the 2 destroyers for destruction, and then they are going to put 2 shots on the cruiser. And since it has been target selected, the cruiser gets phalanx. One success, 1 failure, and it only takes 1 hit to kill a cruiser. So it's gone as well. That was okay. That was pretty much what they wanted to accomplish, was to kill that cruiser and a couple of the others. So now we shift over here for the attack on Scotland. So we said that the SAM was going to fire air defense, so the 2 cruise missiles come in unimpeded for first strike. And they both miss. Okay, now there are 2 aircraft. So the 2 SAM, or the 1 SAM, gets 2 shots. Those both miss. Okay, now we have Scotland is mountainous, but the Marine has close air support, so he's still attacking at a 3. That's a miss. Then we've got the air cav with close air support at a 5. Miss. Attack chopper at 6. Okay, there is a hit. One hit, and that is a land target select. That was a 1. Okay, so paramilitary defends for a miss. 2 mechs defend for 1 hit. Okay, so the land target select they're going to put on a mech. The Soviets have to take a hit. Which they'll take on the Marine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 85 doesn't have that rule from 36, where at least 1 Marine has to survive for anybody else to come ashore. So now we go to round 2. The SAM also goes to the retirement box with the 2 Navy planes, and the MBT comes ashore to join the attack. So now we have an MBT at 3, miss. Air cav at 5, there is 1 hit. Attack chopper at 6 for a miss. Okay, paramilitary, miss. Mech also misses. So they take the 1 hit on the paramilitary, leaving the mech defending. MBT, miss. Air cav. Okay, there is a hit. Attack chopper misses, but they did get the hit. So the mech defends for a miss. So take all these guys off here. Land these guys. And there you go. Let me get around them. Scotland has fallen. There we go. So that's going to be the Soviets up to, back to 45, NATO down 2 more to 22. Oh yeah, I forgot. I made a mistake with NATO's income. I didn't deduct for the 2 terrorist cells still on the board. So they're at 18 instead of 20. All right, now since they're already at sea, I'm trying to remember if the rule about taking away SSBNs when a nuclear shipyard is destroyed or captured. I'm trying to remember if that got changed. And I can't at the moment, and NATO's in such bad shape, I'm not going to spank them too bad. So I'm going to say, since the SSBNs are already at sea, they don't lose anybody. If that's wrong, somebody can set me straight. All right, that is the end of combat. Non-combat. So this Spag and these 2 light infantry are moving to Mosul. from Anatolia. 2 MBTs and 2 fighters are going from Tehran to Shiraz. These 2 diesel boats are going from I-1, 1, 2, 3, over here to A46. We have an airborne up there in Baltic states that is airlifting down here to Angola. The backfire flies back to Iceland. The frigate in A9 says 1, 2, 3, 4 over here to A3 to join the fleet. The airborne from Svealand airlifts into Iceland. That one comes off. And that's it for non-combat. Now we gotta place some units. There's just one guy going up here. There's a Marine going to the major army base in Murmansk. Yeah, that's where I want to put him. Everybody else is down in this area. Okay, so we've got 2 MBTs into Southern Caucasia, 2 MBTs and 2 fighters into Tehran. Right, like that. Get a paramilitary into Shiraz. And that's it for placing units. Now we deliver aid. The attack bomber goes here into Bulgaria. And the amphib goes here in M11. All right, roll for aid to FEC. One. Well, that's the best you can do, but you still have to send 3. Okay, so the Soviets are at 45 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 5 is 9. And then 4 for the oil is 13. Yeah, 13. On to 45 makes 57. Got Got out of balance. Okay. 57. And missiles. They shot 2 cruise missiles, so that's +5. They shot 6 anti-ship missiles, so that's actually -1. They shot 3 KH-22s, so there's +2. They shot 2 P-700s, so there's +3. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.